Morning, Judge D'Amity, on behalf of Miss Alice. State your name for the court. Terry Owens.
Okay, was there an agreement on restitution in this case? Let me see something. I thought there was, could be wrong. Contingent on payment of restitution.
Did it say how much?
No. Do I have the victim here on this case? Is Jewel Buchanan here or Denolius Buchanan? Mr. Cayley, can you come up here a second, please? So I don't quite know what to do. Your appearance? So this was the destruction of property. There were a couple ladies there beating up a guy's car.
Right.
And it was contingent upon payment of restitution. We didn't receive anything from them.
There was a co-defendant spoke to the victim, and he indicated that the police report was not accurate and that Ms. Bowles did not strike the vehicle. And therefore, I was dismissing that one. I believe. I don't know which defendant is this.
This is Alice.
Oh,
Terry.
yes, the victim identified her as one of the individuals or the individual that did the damage to the vehicle.
But not Ms. Pitney
Oh,
Bowles.
but he said that it was repaired. They paid for the repairs. Yeah, I had a conversation with him later that morning after everybody was gone, and he said that I'm not seeking any restitution, that was paid for and all taken care of.
Okay, so he doesn't want to make a statement and he's not,
Correct.
he doesn't need restitution. Okay. And she still, his view, was involved.
Yes.
This young lady here. She
Yes.
pled guilty. I wouldn't have taken her plea unless she,
Yes, but he did say that he made restitution and fixed his vehicle, so he was fine.
good enough. Have you had a chance to review the report with your client, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
We have reviewed the report. The only difference, Your Honor, is she is no longer employed at the Michigan Veteran Home in Chesterfield.
Where does she work now?
She's looking for work.
Okay.
And I'm also homeless as well. Yeah. We also have.
Why are you letting that happen to you?
Life is life, Your Honor. It really is. I couldn't survive off of $300.
No, I'm not, listen, I get it. I'm not, I don't know what the answers are. I just see this happening. Go ahead. What else do you?
So she stated she is having trouble with housing right now. She's looking for a job, looking for housing. Also, she lives at, well, her area that she's kind of staying in is Clinton Township. So I would ask if the court would consider, at least until she's able to find a job and a vehicle, if the court would consider her reporting for probation on Zoom.
I don't mind that.
Okay.
You're homeless now? Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Are you living in your car? You have parents in the area?
My mama, I'm sorry, my mama passed away. My dad is trying to get his life together.
Where's your child at?
My daughter is with her grandmother at this moment.
But what I'm asking you, when you are living in your car, what have you, is your child with you?
Oh, she's with her grandmother.
Can't you say maybe like, that's your mother, right?
No, my mother's dead.
I'm sorry, my apologies. It's the father's mother's that the child's living with, right?
Yes. And she does not care for me, Your Honor.
I mean, you guys are beating up a guy's car. Come on. Listen, just hear me out. Why would you I mean, I got all kinds of questions in my mind here. Why would you let somebody talk you into doing this? It wasn't your fight to begin with. You weren't the girlfriend, right? The other one was the girlfriend, right? Ex-girlfriend. And then you guys are beating up a guy's car. You're living in your car. You don't have your child with you. You got to figure, I know bad things can happen. We all get punched in the mouth a lot in life. I get it. I've been punched in the mouth. But you gotta figure out what you're gonna do going forward here. I mean, I don't know why. Can I just make a suggestion? You're not responsible right now for your child. You have a car. You're earning $300 per week. How many hours do you work?
Not working anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You said that. My apologies. Why don't you just go get 2 jobs?
That's why I'm working on yard.
How long since you've been out of work?
They just actually emailed and let me know that I was terminated. That was actually, no, it's 4 days, that was 3 days after my last court date. Yeah.
The question is, why haven't you why were you terminated and why have you not gotten another job already?
I'm currently looking for another job, and transportation seems to be my biggest downfall.
I thought you said you were living in your car.
Yes. I'm not driving it, Your Honor.
Do you have,
It's at the bus here.
she doesn't have a valid license?
No.
Okay. Look, what else do you want to tell me?
Judge,
They're recommending IOP on this. Did you see that?
Judge.
She had a .063. But she's just set up to fail here. But some of this, you reported, and I appreciate your honesty, becoming violent after drinking and drinking out of depression. That's not good. I don't know what to do with her. She's got no money. She's got no way to get here and back. She's got no ability to get from her place to tests. She's got no ability to get from her place to treatment.
Or to pay for the test.
Well, I know, but at some point, you got to kind of look at yourself and say, why have I let this happen to me?
That's where I'm
Why were you terminated?
terminated, because I couldn't get back off work. And like I said, Judge, I would ask if go light on those fines and costs.
I know. I mean, I'll do the best I can for her, but. All right, anything else?
You could order maybe just AA and,
She's not going to get the AA either.
I'm not
How old are you?
sure. Township,
You're 36?
Yes, I do. Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, you graduated high school.
Yes,
It's your life.
yes.
Sometimes we get knocked down. I could tell you a story. We get knocked down. You got to stand up and get toughen up here. Can't be living in a car that you can't drive because you don't have a license, and you can't get a job because you don't have a license to get to and from there. 6 months probation. I'm just going to order this. You're to go to AANA twice a week. You cannot purchase, possess, or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You cannot leave the state without consent. You cannot violate a law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no marijuana. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. You're to attend AA twice a week. If probation tells you to, you're to submit to chemical testing, PBTs, and ETGs on demand of probation. Restitution having been paid, to the extent that it hasn't, restitution will be handled through civil litigation. I'm going to order you to do 2 days of community service. I'm going to give you until December 15th to complete that. 16 hours community service. I'll go light on your fines to the extent I can. 120 in probation fees, 50 fines, 50 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. So your fines and costs here amount to 2.25 plus probation fees of 120 for 345 plus a screening fee of 60, 405. I won't charge a any attorney fees. I'll give you a review hearing date. I am taking this under section 771.1. If you're compliant, the case would be dismissed.
Let's see what is.
You got to get your act together.
They block you out, 'cause that's what you need to be right here.
You got to try harder. You pay $100 a month.
But you
I don't know
can't
what else to
now.
tell
I
you.
can hear. I can.
Who is there? Mr. Wells, I asked $100 a month beginning on November the 15th. Review hearing date will be on what, 6 months probation.
Let me get you one here, Judge. Calendar there. That'd be Flat Rock, March 19th.
That's good enough at 8:30 in the morning. Okay, ma'am? Now, all money is due on this by March 15th. Do you understand that? So even though I'm setting up a payment plan of $100 a month starting on the 15th of November, you have to pay all of it by March 15th. You need to go find yourself a job today. I mean, this is, well, you got to try harder. I'm sorry. You have to try harder. I don't know how much they were paying you. It says 300 a week. If you were making 300 a week, you couldn't have been working 40 hours, were you?
No, I was working part-time.
Oh, what if,
Part-time.
you got to get working. I know, I get it, but you got to figure things out. Good luck to you. Go down the hall, get your notice on your review hearing date, and then go talk to probation. Good luck. Billy Joe Wells. 25F244-915A. Mr. Wells, start your video, please. People against Mackenzie Lynn Gold. 25B4148638A and C.
Good morning, Judge. Yeah, I'm to you on behalf of Ms. Goff, Station Nancy Goff.
She got fair to complete 16 hours of community service. That is on the file that was a larceny that was taken under HIDA on July the 16th rather. And then she's got another contributing delinquency of a minor. So she's got larceny and contributing delinquency of a minor. They were both taken under HIDA. The charges, she failed to provide proof of completing 16 hours of community service, and she has 10 technical violations already. So what is she going to do here?
So I don't even know what those 10 are. I didn't see them in the file.
Let me see.
I'm wondering if maybe that was, maybe it should have been one, because there's.
No, either.
Yeah, there's not. So I'm wondering if it should have been maybe one?
Hang on 1 second. I don't even know if she had one. Calling somebody on this case, will you, John? Miss Wilds is the probation officer. And she's not here, so I'll need somebody else to come in. Why don't you have a seat 1 second? Let me go on to this other case. Kenneth Anthony Ritchie, 25F244-669.
Morning, Your Honor. McNally, Apartment 273, F for defendant.
Come on up, Mr. Ritchie. Don't be bashful. Your name?
And that's Richard.
Does he stand mute, waive formal rating?
Yes, sir.
The charge is operating with the presence of drugs. They're going to plead him to operating. They've offered operating while impaired due to the consumption of drugs. True?
Yes, sir.
And then they're going to dismiss the original charge. Sir, if they do that, possible penalties are up to 300 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service. Court costs are all those. 4 points, license suspension or revocation in accordance with your record. And your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. Do you understand all of that? I need a bond sheet again. Did you sign an advice of rights form here today?
A what?
Advice of rights. Did you read your rights? Do you understand those rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you're going to be giving up all those rights. And we're not going to have a hearing or a trial of any kind. Do you understand that? All right. You fully understand everything that's going on here. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
To the charge operating while impaired due to the consumption of drugs, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you in fact in the city of Flat Rock on July 25 of 25 on Telegraph near Matilda and operating a motor vehicle?
I was.
And what kind of drugs did you consume?
Okay.
Okay, what else?
Here's my medicine.
What kind of medicine?
Vodka
Okay, what else?
and weed.
And what?
Weed.
Okay. Was your ability to operate that motor vehicle impaired due to the consumption of those items, the cocaine, the marijuana, and the clonidine?
So that's that.
And fentanyl. Okay, you waited for the best for last, huh? I could tell you didn't want to tell me.
No, I completely.
What did you do wrong in the operation of the vehicle?
What's that?
Why were you pulled over by the police?
I fell asleep at
Keep your voice up. You fell asleep at a what?
I fell asleep
At a red light or what?
or pulling out of a parking lot. But I fell very.
Where did you actually fall asleep? Were you still in the parking lot or in the roadway?
In the park.
And the vehicle was still running
Yes.
and the officer came on the scene.
Yes.
And they have a toxicology report here, Mr. Carmen, that reflects that they took a blood draw and all these substances were in the system.
Correct, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole right now?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
I'm gonna accept your plea to operating while impaired due to the consumption of drugs, dismiss the operating with the presence of drugs, refer you for a screening and assessment. Does your client work?
I guess he does.
Where? Where do you work, sir? Where? $1,000 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You're going to AA at least twice a week. You do have to go over to the Flat Rock Police Department to be fingerprinted and photographed by 1 p.m. today. By 1 p.m. today. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And also, you are to chemically test at least once a week. Probation will set you up for that. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So at least one time per week, they're going to have you test. Do you understand that? You're going to stay off of those substances, right? Actually, I need you to go to AA at least 3 times. Those drugs scare me, especially the fentanyl and the cocaine. I mean, all right. So that's what we'll do. We're going to give you, you're going to be screened and assessed first. You're going to go down the hall. Heather, give him a copy of the order for prints, a copy of the bond sheet, a copy of the notice of the new date, and then he'll go back and fill out his screening and assessment, then go over to Flat Rock. What date do we have for the sentencing for Mr. Carmen here?
October 30th at 9:45.
Any chance I can get you to do the Flat Rock's court to school program, Mr. Carmen? Were you willing to be sentenced at Flat Rock High, sir? This would be a good one. I'll give you credit for any day, for the day that you're there toward any community service or court work or jail. I'm not going to be harder on you. I would never do that. To try to send an example, I wouldn't do that. So
Okay.
October 30, 7:45. So I need you there about 20 minutes before that. So about 7:30. Please don't let me down. You need to be there on time, okay? We understand one another?
Yeah, Flat Rock High School.
Correct.
Was that hasn't been real, but,
So you'll do that?
yes.
All right. So follow through with everything I ordered. Go meet with probation. Make sure they understand he's got a test. We're doing it at Flat Rock and et cetera. Okay? Good luck to you. Mackenzie Lynn Goff, 25B148638. I don't know what's going on here. Your name?
Yeah, on behalf of Ms. Goff.
Your name? She wrote 10 violations. Somebody wrote prior violations 10. I don't see where there's been,
There's 0 and 0. So that must have been a mistake on our end when processing the paperwork, but Ms. Wiles herself wrote 0 and 0 on the paperwork. So I don't know if our clerk made a mistake when processing the file, but yeah, there's 0 prior.
so this would be the first violation.
That's perfect.
All right. I'll take that as a given because I didn't see him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there were, right.
All right, so let's go through this. What do you want to do? Is she going to plead or does she want a hearing?
Guilty with an explanation, Your Honor.
Young lady, if you plead guilty, you could get 5 days on each of these cases. I could revoke your HIDA status. You'd be subject to a 90-day jail term. I have to tell you that. I wouldn't be all nervous about it. You understand that? Did you sign an advice of rights form here today? Did you read it and understand it? If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing of any kind. You understand that? Okay. To the charge that you failed to provide proof of completing your community service 16 hours by September 15th, how do you plead? Why did you fail to do that?
I was ordered 8 hours, yes,
Or ordered 8?
yeah,
Well, what happened? Why are we charging 16?
I'm not sure.
So Judge, she did the hours, but she didn't do it at a non-profit. She just was under the understanding as long as she did free work
Like
somewhere,
voluntary work.
it would.
Like, where'd you do your voluntary work?
It was for drug doctors, so I was unloading and bringing down boxes.
For who?
Well, his name is Josh Tucker, he works for Rug Doctor.
For what doctor?
Rug Doctor, like the carpet cleaner,
Oh, rug doctor.
yeah.
The poor property, Your Honor.
I get
do
it.
see this must have been a Ms. Wiles' mistake. I do see that she was only ordered 8 hours. Maybe
What in the world's going on in this case? Why haven't you done this yet?
So she did, she just did it at.
I know,
like,
I get it, but
Poor
an
property.
agency. This has to be a non-profit.
I get it. All right. I'll accept. Tell you what. When's your probation?
January 14th of 2026, Your Honor.
Look. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna dismiss the show cause. Do your community service, will you please?
Yes,
Did you do your court work?
yes.
Okay, well then let's just do this. Oh, wait, I almost have to extend, don't I? No, that's right, that's right. Listen, I'm gonna dismiss the show cause. I want that community service done. Young lady, I want that community service done by November 7th. Okay, let's not make a big deal about this. I can't believe that guy, what did he do? Send a letter saying she helped me out and let her go and I made money off of her? Or did he pay you too? What a great country. So he got community service in his favor, right? All right, go ahead, go take care of your community service. Show cause dismissed. Good luck to you. I sincerely wish you well.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.